right? I kind of wanted to do that assignment first because it actually then brings us right into what we're talking about. Okay, so we have this book, Uncle Tom's Cabin. Okay, so it's written in uh, 18 or published in 1852, written by Harriet Beecher Stowe. I'll put them all up there for you. Okay. Okay. Um. So a main reason why Harriet Beecher Stowe wrote it, okay, was she is from right a anti-slavery family, an abolitionist family, and when she had moved to Ohio when she was, in her early 20s, she saw the cruelties of this Fugitive Slave Act, right? Where pretty much, remember, the Fugitive Slave Act, it made Northerners have to help capture fugitive slaves, right? They had to, if they tried to help a fugitive slave get away, they were fined, right? That's how what I'm saying is they had to help. Because if they helped a runaway, they weren't cooperating with the law. They were going against the law, right? That's what I'm saying when I say they had to help. And this made it so the North now is having to play a role in the institution of slavery, right? They have to play a role now, even if they don't agree with it, even if their state made it illegal. They're now having to play a role in making sure that these runaway slaves go right back to where they belong. And a lot of the Northerners were angered by this because their whole thing is trying to get rid of it entirely. And now the law is forcing them to play a role, or they'll face jail time or a fine. And so she wrote this novel after learning pretty much the cruelties of slavery. And right, so it's an anti-slavery novel, pretty much to educate Northerners, to educate honestly people about the realities of slavery or what it's like. And so in the North, it became very popular. Like in the video said, it was one of the most read books. And so this also then led to, after many Northerners read about it, learned about it, it led a lot of Northerners then turn to this abolitionist cause, turn to, we need to end slavery. I didn't know that a lot of people didn't know. Again, there's no internet where they just post a thing right now, right? There's no instant message, and so not many people knew it existed, but not many knew the extent of it. And so a lot of people, when they read this, they're like, whoa, we need to do something about this. And so they turned, then a lot more people were for the abolitionist cause. A lot of people were, before then, you're like, wait, why weren't they like that before then? Because they didn't really know about it. It didn't affect them that much. And so, right, when you don't know about, when it's not like impacting your life, it's not a big deal until you kind of people start to realize what the cruelties were actually like. And then in the South, this sparked a lot of outrage, and people were objecting. People were saying that she was falsely imagining what slavery was like, that it was not a true picture of slave life, and they didn't show the good side of slavery, which I don't know how they can use that as arguments. I don't know how there's a good side, right? But that's what they're trying to say. They're like, no, we treat them good. We're doing them a favor. Like, they're trying to spin it to show like they're painting us out to be bad people when we're not, right? They're basically trying to give themselves, like, pretty much back them up, justify their actions again, right? Justifying, giving them some sort of like, hey, this is our backup, right? This is why we're doing it, okay? And so it definitely really sparked a lot, right? You saw that it was a catalyst, right? The start Okay. So this is just an event that happened, right? And a lot more people got to read and learn about kind of the cruelties of slavery due to this book. Alright, so that was all that we needed to get done on the chart for today.